Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Centralis here, and this is going to be a live commentary. No editing, no nothing like that. And in this tips and tricks video for tournaments, I'm going to be hopping in Playground, and I'm going to be showing you guys just a few landing tips. So here, you want to go where there's going to be like a medium amount of people. So Salty and Retail and Dusty would definitely be hot, but you don't want to go there because then you risk dying, you know. So you could go to like here. Well, we'll drop right here because the chances of going here is very slim. First of all, and second of all, this will okay. Let me just explain this a little bit better. So we're gonna drop over here, then we're gonna rotate into the Retail. So since we're in Playground, I mean, obviously no one's going to be dropping, but this would definitely be a hot drop considering the bus was right here. And this is the first main drop that people go to. And it was right over under the bus. So you want to loot quickly, but you don't want to loot too quickly that you miss anything. So you definitely do that. And you want to be mining maps. Playground, so we're going to get a bunch, of course, but in this, you wouldn't, in regular, you wouldn't be getting this much, so you definitely need to make sure you're mining all this furniture. Mining furniture is really key. I like to go into battles with about 200 to 300 mats, minimum. And here, I shouldn't have done that. Come here. And then make sure you organize your inventory how you like it, so you know where stuff is. So we're just gonna loot over here. Okay, so here, I would drop nades. The only thing I wouldn't drop would be C4 because right now C4 is really broken, so I would definitely be taking that. And remember, guys, throughout this whole time you should be getting furniture. I guess I'll do that for the sake of this video, but yeah, like literally everywhere, like everything, you know. You need to mine everywhere. Get all the chests and everything, but you don't want to spend too long looting. But you don't want to spend too little time and not get any items to actually kill. So, we're gonna make sure you loot enough, not too long, and that goes for mining as well. And what you want to do, you want to pop any shield or meds that you have. So slurps, 50s, minis, chugs. Whatever you got, and then like trees along the way and stuff. But right now, people would probably be done looting for the most part, and they'd be fighting. But you don't want them taking your kills, so you need to rotate right away. And the circle would be roughly around like somewhere around here, up here. But it would definitely be, all of this would definitely be in. And then yeah, keep on mining. But you don't want to like mine the whole thing and spend too long. Especially if you hear shots, like I'd probably be hearing shots by now. So, for the sake of this video, let's just say someone's up here, right? Up there. So, you would want to come from either this side or the back and build supports, because if you do this, right? If you do that and they're up here, sit down, ramp like this, and pop you in the head, you know? So you want to make sure you always add supports if you're going for someone who already has the high ground. Like this, then this is in here, and then you just something like that. But you don't want to spend too long, and then maybe you'd hear someone down here, so you'd rush in here, they'd be right here. But since mainly I'm just going to be doing I'm thinking about doing some solo, because some people want that, but I'll see how, I'll see if I should or yeah, you need to keep on mining. Make sure you're not looting too long. Just grabbing some shields. Maybe that kid had another 50, so you pop it because you lost all your shield. Just things like that. But you don't want to spend too long looting. And then, so let's say the circle was like right here, right? Since Retail's in, you probably don't want to stay here for too long, considering people have already been fighting. There'll probably only be around one squad maybe left in a duo tournament. Probably for a 2v2 tournament, sorry. So let's just say they were like on red brick, right? So you definitely want the high ground right away on someone if you can. And you definitely want the surprise. So I probably wouldn't build here. Maybe if they were up there, you take some pop shots. Go like that. You know. Laser them like that. But once you're done, you need to loot quick. Once you kill someone, loot them quick, and you need to move. So the next closest place would be Dusty. So what I would do is probably go over here to Dusty, and you need to pay attention always to where the circle is. And so if it's a 2v2 tournament, it'd be you and your duo partner, right? So let's say the two other people who you're versing are in Salty. There's no point in going Salty because what are you gonna do? They're gonna steal all your kills by the time you get over there, and then you're just gonna waste your time running. So what I would do, if they were in Salty or whatever it is, even if they were like shipping, then you'd go Dusty. But for this tutorial, let's just say they're in Salty. So you'd be over here. But you definitely want to keep this high ground if you can, and you gotta be careful, especially around Dusty. Because if people have those hop rocks, they can just pop up and get the high ground, you know? Because if you're just sitting here like this, like taking shots, and if they grab a crystal, they can literally get like 2 stories above you in no time, you know? Because they got that crystal, so you definitely need to be careful of that in Dusty, but you need to keep on moving. So if you were up, and it depends, like it's all situational, right? So if the circle's still around here, and you guys killed everyone at Dusty and they killed everyone at Salty, and you already know Rito's clear because you cleared that out before. There's no point in going back and turning around because the circle's right here. So people are going to be rotating in from Tilted if the circle's like that, right? So people are going to be rotating in from Tilted. So they're all going to be like right around here, right? And then maybe some people in Anarchy or like Shifty or whatever. But majority of people are going to be on this side because that's going to be the biggest side. Because all this isn't in. But like some of this, and then only like some of this isn't in, you know what I'm saying? So you want to go towards the bigger side. So what I would do, I'd grab a crystal because that's the fastest way to get over there. And you already know Dusty's clear, so there's no harm in getting a crystal. So I want to get a crystal, or if you have a shopping cart, that's really key too. If I haven't said that already, shopping carts are really key. The only downfall to it is that you're very, very open and exposed to people because you can't really move around as much because you're just kind of like going in a straight line because a shopping cart doesn't really have that it's not flexible, you know what I'm saying? It's really choppy, so definitely I would recommend using shopping carts, but towards the final circle, like 20, 30 people left, I wouldn't use it honestly. But if it was this type of circle, I would have gotten one at retail, which I didn't. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's just say I have one. So I'd be over here. There'd definitely be people coming in from Tilted and Pleasant and Loot, right? So everyone would be around here and Shifty. So you want to keep the high ground because more than likely they'd be down the river or right here on this. Here, let me go over here so you got a bit more visibility. They'd be down here, across that, right? So you just want to keep the high ground. And if the circle's closing in, you can just camp them. Like if this is the edge, you can just make a little base, right? Oops, sorry about that. So you can just make a little base. And then let's just say he's like right there. Do that, you know? Like, there's no point in going into the border and take damage and kill them, you know? Just let them do all the hard work for you, and then just let them come in and kill them, you know? So let's say the circle is closed now, and it's now here, right? So it'd be like 30 people left. So you would want to use the shopping cart, because I would still have the shopping cart now, since we just killed people. I would want to have the shopping cart, so we'd be pushing it along. So this would probably still, well, if the border was like this, and then it was like this would all be the big side. So we'd be on the big side. So you always want to be on the big side, if you can. I mean, there might be like a few stragglers coming in from Tomato, like the shipping, you know, but like, or to, from like Salty, or sorry, if people came to like Shifty to Salty, then like maybe like over here at that mountain or whatever, like at that mountain right there. But like, there's really no point. Like, you shouldn't go out of your way just to kill one squad. Oh, here we go. Now we got a shopping cart. Yeah, but like, waiting around for a few minutes rather than killing a squad, personally, is way better because the chances of finding multiple squads on that big side is very high, considering everyone came from Tilted. and which you would have killed them, right? But other people could have been like, you know, following them behind or coming in from loot or whatever. Cause it's not like you can cover everything. You only can cover like about one city or an location. So that's kind of the best way I would go about doing that. So now it'd be probably the final circle, and circle would be right here. So I'd probably drop this. You definitely don't want to be using this inside the circle, right? So probably final circle. Well, yeah, definitely final circle off limits on Dusty, because if you're down that crater and people are up here, automatically they have the high ground on you, and it's really hard to counter that. You can, it is possible, but it just kind of sucks when people have the high ground, you know, because it could just be sitting right here. It could be down there. They take shots, you know. So I would definitely recommend not going in Dusty final circle. Or if the final circle is on Dusty, you need to stay up here. Even if you're not in, you need a base up here, so you have the high ground automatically. Stay, and then just stay up here until you really have to go. And then if you have a bouncer, you know, bounce her off, or just like fall down like that, putting like ramps so you got some cover while going down, you know. But you definitely just don't want to like slide down like this, because then you have no cover whatsoever. But definitely go in later to the low ground rather than earlier, because even if you're not in, it's just not good, because then you guys both have the same level of high ground. But if you have that high ground, you have an advantage right away. So it's definitely easier to take those fights than being on the same level of ground. So let's say it's on Rito, right? 10 people left. So it'd be you and your buddy, and then let's just for the sake of this tutorial say the other team is still alive. And remember they were at Salty, so while you could have been coming over here, they could have been coming over here as well. So they'd have to rotate back, and everyone would be on retail. You don't want to stay with them unless you're up kills. So let's say my team together had 6, which would be really low, but 6, especially for all those rotations, we're going to get a bunch of kills. But 6 for us, and I don't know, 3 for them, or 4, yeah, 4 for them. So it's 6 to 4, and we're leading by 2 kills. So what I would do is, let's say they were coming in from over here. My teammate and I would want to come over here and just start stealing kills. Like, just stay with them the whole rest of the time. Because if you guys have 4 people and there's 10 people left, that'd be 6 left to kill, right? So if you stay with them and you're ahead, all you have to do is steal the kills, and that's it. That's all you have to do, just steal the kills, and then you win the round. Sorry. But then next game, since you were up, you would want to come to a place like right here, like these buildings or something. You definitely never want to go into a named place unless you're down by a bunch of kills. So let's say since we were up 6-4, let's say we stuck with them and they got those 6 kills. So now it's 6-10 them, right? Because there were 6 people left, so 6-10 them. What we would want to, or what my teammate and I would want to do, is drop somewhere hot by the bus route. So let's say the bus went here. We would definitely want to go tilted. It is a risky play, but in all seriousness, though, you really want to do that. It's really a good move. It's stupid if you're first game. Don't go tilted first game. It's really risky. It's really risky, and it's not worth that. Just pick up getting those kills middle and end game. You know, it'd be stupid to go there. It'd be really silly. But if you're down by like that many kills, 6 to 10, 4 kills, you could come back. That's one squad, but you probably want to drop somewhere like tilted, or you could drop shifty shafts houses and then rotate, or then go to shifty and then rotate to tilted or something like that. But like, I don't know, if you're down, you gotta make those risky plays, you know. So yeah, so that's a little tutorial about rotating and kind of just basic tournament tips. So this will probably be going on YouTube or in the Discord or whatever. So if you guys enjoyed, DM me on Discord, Centralis, and then my Discord tag is 9222. So just DM me on there if you have any more questions, like want me to make another tutorial. I probably will make another tutorial. This is just basic stuff. I'll be going more advanced later. But yeah, just DM me if you have any more questions, or if you would just enjoy and want to tell me that. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in some more tutorial videos. See you guys.